And we are going to be doing some environmental arts today. And in fact, I can probably show you already what we're going to do, because I was down here doing some yesterday, so there's one already here. If you want to come over. So if you come closer, you'll be able to see it. This is quite a small one, a sort of demo. And yeah, it's a cobweb, and the reason that we sort of do make cobwebs at this time of year is that towards the end of autumn, the hedgerows and well, particularly the hedgerows just fill up with cobwebs. I don't know if you've ever noticed that, but September time is real cobweb time. Partly that's because the sun is very low, so it's picking them out. You know, you've got that autumn sunshine coming from a low angle, and it's picking them out. But also because the spiders are really kind of fattening up because the summer's coming to an end. So, you know, this is the time that we often do make cobwebs. It takes a bit of time to learn. You know, it's a bit fiddly, and what I might suggest is that we do it in groups, unless people particularly want to make their own cobweb, in which case you can. Otherwise, we might get a couple of groups going and aim to make perhaps cobwebs bigger than these, because of course you can make. So we've got stuff for fire, which we can have inside. I'll show you inside the cabin in a minute. We can have inside or outside the cabin. And we've got sort of tea and marshmallows and things like that, so we can have a bit of a campfire here as well. So just take the stuff into the cabin now. George was giving us some sausages. Yeah. We can pull these bits inside. Yeah, it might rain. But if it doesn't rain, we're probably better off having a fire outside. We'll just take all the cushions out and sit around the fire.
Nothing's in there, look. Garlic breads, marshmallows, and all that. Oh. How about that stuff? You can smell all the grub.
Just collect loads of wood. So we've got our wood for the fire. Yeah. So if everybody wants to put your stuff down, just go out into the woods and it'll get you kind of feel for the woods as well. If you want to cross over to that side of the wood. Yeah. Yeah, don't let Snuffkin have them.
I'm trying to think where we put them now.
Just stick them under the mattress. Oh, okay.
There they are, that side over there.
No, I think they went into the bag with that side of the wood. There's like a very rickety bridge made of branches just there, behind that tree there, over there, crossing over the stream. Or if you go further down to where that fallen tree stump is, it shallows out onto like stones, and you can just cross easily there. And so, whoops, that big one up top.
Oh my God. That's it, a few small ones. Good work, Ross. Yeah.
Right, that'll do to get us going, won't it? So we'll come back and like this in a little while after we've done the cobwebs. And then you can decide if you want to make one by yourself or whether you want to make it in a group. It's up to you really. If you make it in a group, everybody kind of takes a turn to do a bit of it like that. But I'll give you the thing you have to do. You have to imagine there's nothing here. The first thing you have to do is you have to find a tree.
That's all right, you carry on in.
You have to find a tree, but you've got a space between a couple of branches to put a web on. And that's what a spider would do. A spider would find like 2 points or more to spin a web between. And so really you want a tree that has got, you know, a couple of branches or 3 branches all some distance from each other that you can spin from one to the other. And the first thing you do is you make the edge of the web. So I'll put a bit of wool along there, down there, across there, and up there. So that's the very first job, is you make the edge of the web. It doesn't have to, you know, the shape of the edge can be anything. I mean, this one's a bit more sort of triangular. You know, another one, if it's got many branches, it could be many-sided. So it doesn't matter, but all that matters is that you have a perimeter, the edge of the web. And the next thing you have to do is you have to think bicycle spokes. So really, this is just what we made. We're going from the edge in to the other edge, okay? And we're bringing them across and meeting in the middle. Now, the tricky thing about this is not being too floppy. You know, if that was all floppy, then it would just droop. You need to keep everything tight. So when you tie it to the edge, you know, knot it, get a nice tight knot, pull it quite tight, and then knot it on that side. When you bring the next one across, twist it once around the middle to hold it there, and then knot it on that side. When you bring the next one across, twist it once around there. All the time you're kind of pulling it taut. It's a bit of a knack, because of course if you pull it too taut, you'll pull something else out of shape. So it takes a bit of practice, but you'll get used to it. So that's all the wool can be broken, so you don't need scissors. Having done that, the next bit is to get if you look there, what you see is what the spider does is the spider makes its perimeter, then he makes those bicycle spoke shapes, then starting to the beginning, and it's a beautiful thing to watch if you ever see a spider doing this, he just spirals out from the middle. Now of course where the spider has the advantage is that spider's web is such an incredible substance. I mean, it's incredibly thin but incredibly strong, and it's also sticky. So every time he meets a point, he just sticks it to that point. We can't do that, which makes it a bit harder for us because we're using wool. So what we're going to do is we're going to just loop it around each point. So first of all, we've just got to tie it in the middle. Like so. And then we're going to come out, and as we go around each one, we're just going to loop it round like that. Okay? That one.
Oh, that's a difficult bit.
Well, this is tricky.
It looks tricky.
It's just fiddly more than anything, and it's about, you know, getting the sort of attention so it's all right. And down that one. And loop it there. Put that figure around that one. And loop it there. So each one, as we go round, we loop it round. So if you pull it too tight, you're going to pull it out of shape. But if you leave it too loose, it's going to be floppy. So that's the knack, is just trying to get the tension just about right. See how if I pull that, it's going to pull those two together. And so on. And so on. And so on. And as I go round, of course I'm going outwards, so the spiral's getting bigger. Turn at this. And you know, if you find you have a knack of it, you can do a bit more. And if you find it really hard, you don't have to do so much. It's up to you. So ignore those bits because they're a bit extra. But if you can see how it's spiralling out and going round, round, round. Eventually you'd carry on round, 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 round. And eventually until you finish, and when you secure it to the edge somewhere, and you'd have a spider's web. And you could put, you know, pull off or cut off the little extra bits.
No.
Snufkin, get out. Hey! And that's it. It is fiddly, and it takes a bit of practice. But with a bit of practice, you can make, you know, you can make beautiful webs and really big ones too. Snufkin, get in inside the bag. So, would anybody like to make their own, or would people prefer to do it in a group?
In a group.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Justin?
Yeah, in a group.
Yeah.
Group
Ross,
sounds
do you want to do
nice.
it in a group? Do you want to make your spider's web in a group? Yeah. What about Nina? Do you want to help too? Yeah. So what about if we split into two groups and we both have a go?
Yeah.
And want to, so we can make them big. So maybe I'll take one group. Richard, you take another.
Yeah,
So,
good idea.
so
I like the
people
idea.
want to
Are the giants?
work over here, they can with me, or over there with Richard. So just choose where you are, really. It's just for balancing, not to take your weight. Take it nice and slowly, Ross. Look where you're putting your feet, but walk on the big strong ones, that's it. Yeah, good man. Adam, you coming over?
Yep.
We want to make, really. Do you want to have a look at that one? Or do you want to have a look around and see if we can find something? Yeah, or maybe over there. Have a look round. Boss, what do you think of this? Should we make one in there? What I'll do is, if I put mine up, do you want it? Do you want it? Maybe I'll put it. Stand.
Of a wheel. That's it, yeah. No worries. Natural born spiders.
Well, I used to be a goth.
What is that, all that spider thing that we got? Do they paint them on, do they? Or they have jewellery?
Oh no.
Okay. So, right. He said, didn't he, Ian, that he needs, we can just wrap it back round. Yeah. Is it? No worries.
You're very functional spider.
Can someone do that for me? I've messed it up.
Nina, do you want to have a try and tie in, or want me to? No, not right now. We want to tie that in. We'll tie it onto this bit here. Those knotties. Spokes. Should they all be crossing like this?
Yeah,
Because
okay.
there's recycled
This is
to
the
create.
middle.
That's the middle, basically, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all got to go through that. That's it. Yeah. Once we get one done across here. That bit shouldn't be too bad actually. It's just a case of wrapping and making a spiral,
Yeah.
which you just start. You've just done.
Also, he wants food.
Stuff. Snufkin might have. What's that, Nina? Come on in, join. Yeah, sort of sliding. Well spotted, Nina. That's it. Cool. Yeah, it's giving yourself enough room, isn't it, for you? But you know, we're doing it. Still a good shape. It's a bit different, isn't it?
You can snap it. Yeah, that's it. You want it nice and full. If it's droopy, then everything around it will be droopy. Can you put this in?
Candle lit
Yeah.
sausages. Yeah?
So they're only one each, or something? Only enough for one each.
That's it. Okay. Alright, this is the final product after our demo that Ian gave us. And this was done with Justin, Tamika and Nina. And we're quite happy with that, really. It's, you can beam in, have a closer look, Adam, on the camera. But for our first go, I think we're very pleased with that. So we're going to have a break, and then we might move on to something a little bit larger.
Good stuff.
Okay.
Just twice, isn't it?
So that's through here. You've got to do
Going a bit.
You've got to do root around this way.
Going a bit slow.
Alright, yeah, okay.
But it's alright.
Go through here, in here. And around. That's it. You really got it now.
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Great stuff. Here we can see Richard's team, the Money Spiders web. And Ian's team with the Tarantula's web.
Richard,
Yeah, Tamika?
I spotted some cobwebs on the hut, so Adam's filming them.
No.
Yeah, look, I'll show you.
It's alright.
Up there, look. Up there. All the way up there.
Oh yeah. Real ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, these ones though, they're quite sort of
No more nasking, snacking.
Where did we come from up there, yeah? How are we going to get back up there?
we'll be alright, we'll climb that. We'll be alright, we'll get home.
I'll stop halfway with my inhaler.
Yeah, we can stop. We can do it in stages. Digestible chunks. And then we'll be fine.
It's just getting up that bit and then go.
Should get going. There's lots of little bits, guys. Be gentle with it.
No.
I'm sure Ian's done this.
Oh yeah. Starting nicely, yeah?
It's like a big pipe.
You've been watching Ray Mears, haven't you? Ray Mears Survival.
No, we've done shelter building with wild things. I don't know if he showed us this though. We've done fire by friction, haven't we? That hound
Did you do that with Chris Holland?
yeah, that was fantastic. That was.
Oh yeah, put some air on it.
Yeah, just start underneath, just sort of blowing. Yeah, that's a good idea.
It's there to survive.
Yeah, or just something like that. Good engineering solution to the problem. We like it, Justin. Keep.
A new car, Richard.
No, we're right.
£6 for a smart car.
One of the other need a bellows, don't we?
Anyone got the wind?
That's it. That's cork, guys.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's really. No, it's loving it now. Just expect Jamie Oliver to come out now, didn't you? Like one of his cookery
You
programmes.
should be eating this and eating that.
Or huge fairy whipping tool?
Ray Mears is up here somewhere.
Brilliant guy, Ray Mears.
All right.
Probably his prey. We're going to catch one of these humans, put on the fire.
Actually, remember, guys, we've got a load of stuff that's all very wet, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is.
Dry out. It'll dry out under the heat.
How do you do, guys?
Yeah.
You got a fire going, that's great.
We've done a web.
We've got the web going
Yeah.
as well. Thought we'd have
Yeah,
a break.
I'll have to have a look at it.
Yeah.
Have you finished it or just started it?
Finished.
You finished it,
it, yeah.
We can do,
Yeah.
That's why we stopped with like half an hour.
You should see ours.
Yeah, this man is
Really
this
good.
man is a definite master spider's web.
I think it's fair to say we got a money spider's web and a tarantula's web.
Yeah, money. Yeah, Adam's seen a boat. He says the money.
A lot of hidden talents, Phil, I'm telling you.
And the room.
Multi-talented.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's right.
It looks real like
Let's have a look at yours first. So Adam says it's a money spider and a tarantula.
Eh?
Have a look at yours.
Yeah,
Yeah.
come over and have a...
Adam says it's a money spider and a tarantula. So we'll see the money spider first.
Yeah, money spider one. Money spider.
Oh, it's a beautiful little
Yeah.
web. It's fantastic. God, well done. Well, you've never done it before.
No, that's
and
it.
there you are. You produced your web. Isn't that amazing?
It's a little bit screw-wick and corners.
Well, as I tell you, it is, the difficulty is the tension. Because you pull something
Yeah.
too tight, you pull something else out, then suddenly everything gets floppy. So well done, guys. That's pretty impressive for a first attempt. Now,
Please,
now come and see ours.
now I'm going to see yours, Phil.
I mean, both Ross and Phil did this, but I've got to say, that, you know, this is an apprentice spider. This way, come down here.
Easier this way.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Oh, Mike. Such a nice spot for
That
one.
is absolutely bloody
That-
fantastic.
Yeah, that is amazing.
You know, I've got to say that.
Look at that. What a great location.
Ross did a good bit, but Phil did most of that.
Yeah, I did.
Well done.
Yeah.
Nice man.
And it's nice. That's a bit of art. That is
It
great.
is.
Yeah.
That is a bit of art.
Yeah.
Especially the way it's
Cool.
the choice.
Well, cool.
Like you really got it, didn't you? You really
Yeah, I
got it
did.
with retention and
I had
everything.
the knack and I was doing it quite fast as
Yeah,
well.
because retention is the secret. Because if you pull it
Yeah.
too tight, you pull other bits together, and then the bits that are in there go floppy. And if you do it too loose, then it's floppy. So you've got to get it just
Yeah.
right.
That's
And-
just
right,
the tension on that's lovely.
yeah.
It's nice, looks nice. Looks not, you know,
Can we go and get Nina?
symmetrical.
Go. Nina, you coming across this way?
You've got to take a photo. Phil, you got your phone?
Yeah, in my bag.
I'll
yeah.
take one.
In my bag.
I can always beam it to you, can't I?
Yeah.
So, when you do a bit more heat on the fire, the wood's probably a bit damp, isn't it?
It is a bit.
I've got your matches here.
This stuff's probably a bit damp, so let's leave
Yeah.
that inside.
It's one of those,
Lots
isn't
of this dry stuff you need. These kind of hard sticks. Yeah, that stuff.
Actually, there's not much water. Well, keep your frosted pans up on this
use it for an environmental art space. So what I do is we'll make art in the woods, but it'll be connected to people's own personal process. So today we just came here to make spider threads.
Right.
But
Starting to heat up.
Adam, have you got a lighter? Is it the one with the England on it?
Lovely. Well, we've got a lot of marshmallows.
yes, we need a few of these, don't we? Yeah, Ross, there's one for you. Somebody else want to cut themselves a stick? Justin, do you want to cut yourself a stick?
Ross, put a marshmallow on the end.
Like as thin as Ross's, really. See that? See how thin that is? The one he's got.
So you can eat the most marshmallows.
Hazel
Try that, Ross. Yeah.
they're thin and
I remember we've done this before, and they're delicious, aren't they? Let's try. See what it. Oh. That's it, mate. Look how many we've got. They're so light. Of course, you get
You get your money's worth.
a lot of big bang for your buck there. Go on.
You get a lot of what, Rich?
Big bang for your buck. You get a lot. So you might have to get rid of like little bits of china.
Oh yeah, there's loads of time.
Lots of china, so you're going to have to just.
you toasted, Nina.
I've got
Need a
milk
bit more
as well,
fire, don't
guys.
This one.
That was gorgeous. Can I try that one?
Go for it, mate. Just. There's another bag after this, so you can't eat. You can't eat too many. They are. That's garlic bread, mate.
Put that in a tea.
I'll go and get the milk.
Garlic bread tea. Mmm.
Yeah, garlic bread at the moment. There's your.
There's the Tetley's, is it?
Right, there is your other marshmallows. There's other coloured pink marshmallows here, guys. If you want to try one.
What you do is you hold, you put your cup down,
It comes out.
hold the
very-
handle and pull the chain.
You better put it
The
right
chain at
over
the back.
it.
Pull the chain.
Okay.
Put it right over it. It comes out straight away.
I see. This is pretty cool. I like that. That is a nice.
Could you put in the cup for me, please, Richard?
Of course I can. Where's your cup? Where's your? What do you
Anyone.
want? Want a coffee? Tea bags, Ross. Yep. Well done, mate.
That's plenty of
Yeah.
for me.
And this is the Ross. Look at that, Ross. Heated your water in a Kelly drum. In a
No, it's not good.
Kelly kettle. Any more? Cobweb making makes you thirsty.
Ian, why can't I take that off? Because it's too much water in the cup.
What's that cup? It's going a
I'm
little way.
shocked at it.
Well, you want to tip some off?
Yeah.
Tip it on the floor. Out in the woods, don't you? We've got a lot of marshmallows. You better tuck in, guys.
They're very light. So you
Very
just get a
sickly.
lot. Well, I thought we had 10
We haven't
of
got
this,
any
you see.
Ross, I'm afraid. Sorry, we've got the sugar. You have to sweeten it with marshmallows. I think I'm away next week, but Richard's leading a sort of Tai Chi challenge, I think, where you're doing Tai Chi in the centre first, following the video, and then you have to go out into the wilds and.
Bill, give us the first demo.
Watch out, Ross.
God.
Swing right out, Phil. See if you can reach the leaves up the top with your feet. It has got a bit of a twist on it, that's the only problem. So sit down. Sit down and take a rest. Rich, do you want to go? Hey.
Oh, yeah. Let's go all the way.